Hey everybody, this is Corey from Aquarium Co-op. I'm here with Shawn Armentrout of Aquatic Madness, who does the On the Road fish series. You might have seen some of the videos. We're going to put a link to that down below, right above the comments section. And what are we going to see today, Shawn?
Well, we're going to see lots of large Central and South American cichlids, lots of large tanks, anywhere from 125 up. The largest I have is 400.
Do a tour of Shawn's fish room here. So we've got 640 breeders growing stuff out in. True fish breeder, tanks on the floor. This is just a tour to show you how big these tanks are, you know. So 8-footer here, 8-footer here. Kind of walk through here, more tanks down below. Turn the corner here. Oh yeah, just tuck in a little 75-gallon here, why not? You got Mr. Attitude here in the 210. Another 8-foot tank right on the other side. Another 125 down below. Oh, and don't mind if I do, a bunch of 40s here for quarantine and fry and stuff like that. He puts 40s on end. You know, why not? Another 300-gallon here. This is the Marineland Double Deep, you know, so we're looking at 3 feet front to back. Turn the corner. Oh, another giant tank, what do you know? And why not? Start stacking up 125s and 120s. Come through, back out towards the front here. Got a 20 long. Double stack of 75s. So yeah, lots of big tanks. An unusual fish room for sure.
Blue Dovii. He's in a 210-gallon. He's a 6-foot by 2-foot tank. He is eventually, and when I say eventually, we're talking within the next couple of weeks, he's going to get moved over into this tank down here, which is my 300-gallon, which will give him a 6-foot by 3-foot. Plenty of size for him here. This has worked great for him so far, but it's time to move him above.
He's a beast.
Get him into something new. I'd say right now he's probably pushing about 22 inches. 20 to 22 inches. Until I get him out of the tank and we move him, I really don't have a clue. And as for how much he weighs, I couldn't tell you. But you know what? I'm intrigued. Is there a reason you gotta bite me like this?
There's no doubt that he's beautiful, and he's the thickest one I've ever seen, for sure.
He's just, I mean, he is absolutely, anywhere I go in the fish room, no matter where I'm at, he's following me everywhere all over the tank. He just wants to constantly bite my arm.
And so, can you get in there and clean with him, or does he attack you?
No. If you want to fish with attitude, if you want to fish with personality, Amphilophus are one thing, but a Dovii, I mean, there's no comparison. Actually 285-gallon. It's a 6-foot long, and the depth of this tank is 30 inches, and then it's 30 inches tall. In here, as you can see, they're all over here because they know me. This guy here, he's been with me the longest. This is used to be Vieja zonatus or Parathraps zonatus. Again, those have been reclassified as Paranitropolis. The black ones here, I have 3 of these. These are Paranitropolis heterospilus. The little dude is a chancho, Amphilophus chancho. These guys are absolutely just beautiful. They are in the family of the Kakisha. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And this is a cross-eye. They're in the same family as the Umbi and the Myersii.
Are they? He's being aggressive there. Are they just as aggressive as an Umbi, or?
I do not find them as nearly as aggressive as the Umbi, honestly. They can be kept in he's getting aggressive now because he thinks I'm going to feed him.
Sure.
These guys are the Herichthys buckorti. I've got a pair of those. And then this is my female of my Peruvian Feste pair that produced my all my fry. A few months back I had a big flood. Had to move a lot of fish out of the inside of the house because we had to completely gut it. Tanks became too full, and I had some casualties. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have anywhere to put them, so and I ended up losing my male. So, but that's her. So I'm actually growing out a male to breed with her. So hopefully I can have some beautiful fry here again soon. And in here somewhere is another one of the red fin loaches.
Okay.
And a beautiful 8-inch vampire pleco.
Yeah, I saw him. He was hiding out over in this wood here, but way in the back.
Yeah, he only comes out when it's feeding time as well. And that's about it. And again, it's another community tank. And you know, you don't see any frayed fins. The big guy here is quite peaceful. He's happy as a clam as long as he's in charge. He's the big one on the tank, you know, the big guy on the block. This is his tank. He's first in the pecking order. Second in the pecking order would be the female feste, and then so on and so forth. And again, with these community tanks, they'll work out that, you know, if they learn to coexist with each other, they'll work out that pecking order amongst themselves.
Sure. Makes sense.
It's 8 foot long by 4 foot wide and only 16.5 inches tall. Inside it, we have a huge hodgepodge of species. Several bitchers. We've got clown loaches. The red fin, I forget their Latin name, but they're the red fin boteas.
Oh, okay.
Botea loaches.
Yep.
There is 4 of the Burmese border loaches as well.
All right.
We've got some redhead tapajos, orangehead.
There are theaters, yeah.
Some wine mellorai, geophagus. I got an altafron.
They're hanging out in this hut looking at me.
Lift the top up.
Oh yeah.
Couple of Islanums. Got a breeding pair of blue jean Jack Dempseys. And that's just it. Until, I mean, there are a lot of fish in here, and until they all come over to this side and eat, you really don't see them because it's so huge.
They're filtering over slowly but surely. They know food time. Oh, there we go. There's one of the plecos. He's starting to make his way over through the driftwood. You can see him coming through. Just keep walking all the way around, get you the side shot here. So, you know, this is most people's normal aquarium. This is the side of it. You see more fish hanging out in every nook and cranny. This guy didn't come and visit us, but now he's hiding from the camera. That's what fish love to do to me. You see more coming through the woodworks here. We come across to the other side. You see even more fish. There's a jack hanging out there. He didn't want to come out and show himself off. But yeah, this is a fun 400-gallon tank, that's for sure.
Like 2 by 30 inches tall. I believe it's 30 tall. It's a 300 long. It is acrylic as well. And in here we have some bitchers as well. These are 4 Delhaize bitchers. And kind of a hodgepodge of, as most of my tanks. Unless I'm specifically trying to breed a certain pair. They come into a community tank. We've got a female red tiger motaguensis.
Okay.
This is a chancho, Ampelopus chancho. A wild caught barred midas.
Uh-huh.
This is my Ampelopus red isletus, SP red isletus. He's one of my favorite.
He's a beast.
She's one of my F1 fry from my Red Devil collection.
Okay.
My true labiatus. And then these, hey, I heard that. The male and the female are from my Feste pair, my Peruvian Feste pair.
Okay.
We got a female Grimaud that had an infection a few months back, and it deformed her face, but she's clean now. She's just left with the ugly face
Sure.
because of it. what I love, and you don't see them out there very much, is this is just your typical, you know, now it's Paranetropolis, but it used to be Parathraps fenestratus, and that pink thing is actually a piebald fenestratus.
Okay.
And it's just a color morph. And I actually had a male and a female, and I bred them, and so I have several in my fry rack, and I have one of these in each one of the tanks as well. And then we've got a Vieja, which again is Paranetropolis, Regani or Regani. This is an 8-foot by 2-foot by 30 inch, 300 gallons, so it's a 300 long. This is my true Labiatus collection, and that is Labiatus' Red Devil, Amphilophus labiatus. These I've gotten collected over the years. This latest group, these 3 orange ones here, and then there's a barred blue one in here that's actually spawning at the moment, laying eggs with my original male.
Okay.
All 4 of those came from Jeff Rapp's last year. In fact, it might have been longer. Time flies when you're in this hobby. And but the big, large male, you can see his tail in the reflection here. I've had him about 6 years. He was my original male that I got 6 years ago. This is just a different collection point, and that's the reason why she doesn't have the lips like the ones from Lake Nicaragua.
Yep. Much
and then
more,
this one, same with the one behind her. That's another wild caught, and he as well is from Lake Nicaragua. He just doesn't. His lips are about as large as his, but just not. You just can't tell as well because he's so dang tiny.
Sure.
But like I said, when we were at the other tank, my biggest reason is I want to get out there true Labiatus. Because usually when I do that, the big guy.
Yeah, he's not happy about that.
He gets in the way and he won't let you look at anything.
They know someone's watching them. We'll back up and yeah, he's running interference pretty good for keeping fish in an 8-foot tank. A lot of people might be trying to keep, or at least I have found a lot of people try to keep these species in 55 gallons, 75, and the attitudes I don't think work well in that situation a lot of times.
You can't do that, regardless. A red devil pair you cannot put in a 4-foot tank, whether it be a 55 or a 75 gallon. She needs to have room to get away. And I think one of the reasons why it works here is because why I'm not getting aggression between the males and females is because there are other fish in here to take that.
Yeah, working as a distraction. Maybe. Yep.
That's one of the reasons why this F1, which is the one in the back, is in here, because he was in here originally at a little 3-inch fish just to be a dither, and there were 3 of them, and unfortunately I used an F1 Red Devil as my dither, but he survived, and since he survived, he's going to stay, and I love his colors. I wish his orange was a little brighter orange. Sure. But the black in that is absolutely amazing. So I'm kind of hoping this little guy over here stays the same, but can give me a little more orange as well. And as you see, it's being run. Yes, I do have an AC 110 on the outside, but that's just sitting here staying, keeping the beneficial bacteria in there so that I can put it on the pond when I move the Dovii, when I do a big swap of his tank. But mainly, it's being run via 2 air sponges. In here I've got 3 of my F1 Labiatus, 2 females and a male. I've also got a breeding pair of Colthococcus, and that is SP Colthococcus. A lot of people say it's the same fish as a Zonotus, but they have not been lumped together as the same classification yet, so it's its own right now. I've got my female Hoga Boomerum in here as well. She's just in here because the male was not being nice to her, so she's over here playing around. The Colthococcus, I call them Colthas for short, they were in another tank, and I moved them in here just to finally get them to start spawning again. So I'll be doing some more changes. I'll be moving the Red Devils will be coming out, same with the Hoga, so that this tank alone will be theirs, and I can get some Colthococcus fry.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please leave any feedback or questions down below. For any items featured in the video today, check out aquariumcoop.com.